Alright, welcome to another video for Starfield. This is going to show you how to get 11 pieces of evidence before you talk to Delgado and actually begin the actual Crimson Fleet mission. I will be doing videos of MLB The Show starting next week when it comes out. Early access is Friday, but it's on Game Pass. I already pay my Game Pass subscription, so I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to show you how to get 11 pieces before you even start the mission to get you a head start. By the time you get to the Siren of the Stars, you get that mission that you should have enough to finish the Burden of Proof portion of the Crimson Fleet mission. So once we get to the Vigilance and we talk to Jillian Toft, she will let us know that any piece of evidence that we get will get compensated for it.
Go. There's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return as compensation for your efforts. That's what I told Commander Akande, but he insisted.
Okay, so after we talk to this cabrona here, in that bucket of sunshine, we're going to go upstairs and get our first piece of evidence from Alder Kempt. And you can see the evidence right there on his desk. You do not have to grab it or talk to him first. You can just grab it and move on to the next one. Now we're going to come down back to Alpha Centauri and we're going to go to the well. Now, normally when you go through the regular mission, you will get to a part where you're going to talk to Handai Yu on the second floor there of Kay's house. But it doesn't mean you have to wait until you speak to her to grab the evidence. You can go right to Jemison, go downstairs to the well, go inside and grab the evidence for Handai Yu. Now we're going to go to Gagarin. And you're just going to run straight after you land. You're going to make a left. And you're just going to take a few jumps from here. And you're going to land at Lily's. And you're going to grab your now third piece of evidence. Right there on the bar. And then you're going to come to the den. I believe this is the fourth piece of evidence. I lost count already. We just started. So you're going to grab this in the den on the one of the tables above. Then you're going to head over to the pit stop. Now you don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. You can do it any way you want. I'm just going the direction of the star map. You're going to go to the pit stop and there is your next piece of evidence, which I believe is number 5, but again I lost count already. So now we're gonna go to Madame Savage's, and in here all you have to do is go past everyone here and go into the back. It's funny how they don't care where you're going. Go into the back and your next piece of evidence will be right there next to the bed on the nightstand. And that's on Neon. Now you don't have to do Euphorica. This is just an option if you want to do it while you're on Neon. You can go to Euphorica on the other side of Eva's side. Speak to Mika or Micah. And if you want, you can go through a couple of things here where you can talk about the lounge and if you want, you can do this part of the mission. Normally, you would do this if you go to the part of the mission where you have to have evidence on Kumiko. But you can pay the 500 and go upstairs right away to the members lounge. And I'm sure everybody knows where these pieces of evidence are, but you can grab these right before you start. There's your next piece of evidence right there, behind the second bar on the second floor. And now you're going to go to the red mile and pick up number 8. This one I definitely know is number 8. You're going to come right in here. And you're going to go right to the bar and grab this piece of evidence here.
You'll need to speak to Miss Devi.
Now, most of the ones that you've seen grabbed already are optional. And I know there are some that are definite that you have to pick up, but believe it or not, you don't have to pick up every single piece that they ask you to. You can skip some of them that are supposed to be evidence that you need, but as long as you have enough evidence, you're good. By the time you get here to the vigilance, you should have 8 pieces of evidence. So let's count them down. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So 8 pieces of evidence before you go back to the vigilance.
What the hell
So
is this?
now you go to the
Alright,
key,
hang on,
and while
Jazz.
Neva's yelling at her girlfriend Jazz, just go into Jazz's room, and there's your 9th piece of evidence. And after you meet with Shinya Boss, you're gonna go to the bunks area. You're gonna go all the way to the end. You're gonna go to this particular bunk on the left, and there is number 10. From here, you're gonna go upstairs to Delgado's computer and grab the number 11. So we're gonna count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So you have 11 pieces of evidence before you even start the mission. Before you talk to Delgado, because after that he's going to take you down to the lock, where you will get 2 more pieces of evidence, one inside of a locker and one inside the warden's office. And then you can proceed to go back to the vigilance. Now, you don't have to give all this evidence to Jillian Toft at the beginning. You can hold on to it, but by the time you get to the Siren of the Stars, or before that, with this amount of evidence, you should be able to finish off Burden of Proof and have that mission completed. It doesn't mean that if you find any other evidence that you won't get paid, because if you still get the evidence from Jasper Crisp's Jasper Cricks, when you go to the legacy, you will still get paid for any other evidence after that. Just the deep cover part of the mission, which is Burden of Proof, will be finished already. So you'll have a head start on that with 11 pieces of evidence. Now I will be doing another video. I'll put it'll be either a short video, one of the shorts, or it'll be a really short video of the new ship, the Omen, fighting the entire Crimson Fleet. You'll see how much faster it is, how more maneuverable it is. But I'll also be doing a few new videos next week of MLB The Show. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video.